Take two. Hello there and welcome back to another adventure with the Brothers Wild. And as you can guess, we're at the Minera lead mines. Here's all the wheel and the pulley and everything here. So we're going to do some exploring. We've been looking at some of the history as well, quite fascinating. Opened up in around 1200s, closed around the same time as the Black Death when that started. And I think there's been a couple of owners since. Reopened up in the 1800s. There's been a lot of deaths at this place over the years, but one most recently in like the 1800s, well, as recent as you can get, was 4 people went down the elevating shaft going down, and one of the bolts had broken off, and they fell 400 meters to their death. But yeah, I'm going to go through all the history thoroughly later. But for now, I'm going to have a look around this place. If there's any kids watching, listen to the signs. I'm a professional. And keep out. Yeah, you got to be careful around here. You know, one false move and you're going straight down somewhere. Yeah, what a cool place.
Below Minera lies a valuable metal that people have used for over 8,000 years, lead. At Meadow Shaft, pictured here, the lead is deep underground. The first written record of the lead miners of Minera dates from 1296 when Edward I hired them to work in his new mines in Devon. The miners were ordered to present themselves for service. They did not all go, as the Minera lead mines were worked until the Black Death in 1349. During the 15th century there was little mining activity as Owen Glendower's uprising and the wars on the Roses caused a downturn in the economy. Local landowners and merchants regularly tried to get the lead mines working again. They were rarely successful. In the 1800s, health and safety meant looking after yourself and each other. Only in 1873 did the government decide to start checking if lead mines were safe places to work. They weren't. 4 men formed part of the night shift were being lowered by a carrier down what is known as the Meadow Shaft, when, through some defect, the main eye bolt from which the carrier was suspended broke when a descent of about 180 yards from the surface had been made. The carrier containing the 4 men was precipitated to the bottom of the shaft, a depth of something like 400 yards, and there smashed. The men, of course, were instantly killed. Their names were Enoch Jones, John Fawkes, David Davis, and Donald Douglas. An inquest was held at a local pub. The mining company said that the bolt was designed to carry 5 tons. The cage with the men weighed less than a ton. The coroner questioned why there weren't no chains attached to the cage as a precautionary measure. The inspector of the mines had passed the cage as safe, so the company had not thought there was any need for the bridle chains.
So that's a bit of history about the place. Kind of cool facts, I guess. Visitor centre though, however, is closed. It is cornered off, so, well, I don't think that's going to stop many people, is it? But yeah, what a shame. It's looking pretty deprived and run down. I think Wrexham Council, if you're listening, you should be spending a bit of money on this place, because it's a nice place to bring kids in the summer. I think about 5-6 years ago, if I remember rightly, in the summer, you could come here and pan for gold, and you'd have little tours, and you'd have the centre open here with a bit of history. But yeah, it's just looking a bit, it's a shame. Still a beautiful place, but I think, you know, the council could bring more interest to it. But there we go. A lady just stopped me over here, asked if I was walking a few miles and if I was camping. I just honestly said yes, and she said very nice, and I picked up a bit of audio, so I'm going to play that back to you now.
Trail, all of which is closed. Knapp Mill's closed, Kings Mill's closed, but you know, cupboards here and a toilet if you're going to walk a long distance.
Somewhere to sit the kids.
Yeah,
it's nice to get out,
kids.
isn't it?
I know.
Oh,
it is, it's a shame.
Yeah.
It's a real shame. Oh, good luck with camping.
Yeah, no problem.
Bed.
Nice to meet you. Bye. So as you can see, with this £10 million accommodation, there comes a swimming pool as well, heated. Yeah, so it's so I'm walking up to the quarry now, which is about 1.5 miles away from the lead mines behind me. Apparently some caves and that over there, so I want to go and explore them. I've never really explored the quarry itself. I've seen the lead mines before, many years ago. I've just come across this on the way to the quarry. I don't know what it is actually. I have to look that up, but it seems to be a little well there, so it's a little, not well, an old living quarters, maybe an old church. Looking for the, I don't know. It's kind of cool though. Wish you can get in there to camp. Well, if you don't like it that much, you don't have to cry about it, mate. Jesus. Even horses are offended. Don't you follow me now, mate. You stay there. I told you, mate, I haven't got the grass that you need. How are you? Hey? You okay? I haven't got nothing. I've got nothing. See you later, mate. Bye. Oh, you stay there, mate. You stay there. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section, guys, but I think these are kilns, is it right? would he use to fire up? I'm not too sure. Oh, I've been sussed out. So there is real dangers here, guys. Obviously falling rocks and people falling off the side of tables. It's quite common here. Go to the top of these kiln things, or whatever they are. I'm going to call them kilns for now. Steps right to the top of them. There's always steps in it. Always bloody steps. I can see myself slipping here, guys. Yep. Wow. Still weight on me back. Okay. Oh, the wood here. Should have a quick rest, guys. Get some water down me. If these logs are stable, all that'll do. It's a nice seat. So yeah, there's a bit of the quarry face here. Kiln's coming up. Probably going to do a little bit more exploring the next half an hour or so. There's some forestry behind me here. Looks like it's pretty tucked out the way as well. Hopefully get tucked up over there, but we'll see. A bit more exploring first. Quick drink. That's better. Oh, duck. Duck again. Well, that's not a sight you see every day, is it? Well, if I need a bath, I know where to come. Great stuff. So, another thing on my travels. I wouldn't like to see if it's a deep hole, so I'm going to stay up here. Crack on looking for a camp spot. Oh, I love these things. I did it, Mum, I did it. This place provides beautiful fresh water. Yummy. I'm joking, kids, do not drink stagnant water. I think I found my spot, guys. It's well covered. I've had to come down here on a slope. Let me show you around the place. Nice bit of flat right by here. A lot of wood sheltering from behind there. There's even like an old retaining wall, or even part of an old structure. It looks like it's squaring off. This could have been an old house. Yeah, it's an old structure. Kind of cool. Wonder where the fireplace would have been. There's trees growing out of it now. Probably about 600 to 800 years old. It's crazy, crazy. What a spot though. And if I just turn the camera around, there is a nice view over here. Probably can't see it because of the trees. But yeah, that'll do. Let's get my tent up. Right then, guys. So, found my spot. Just before I put the tent up, I think I'm gonna have myself a wee little tipple. I'm really thirsty. Quench me thirst with a bit of a cider. Now, I've got a cannon here. But before I do that, I was never alone, guys. I was never alone. Because guess who we got? It's Pickle Rich! Hey! So yeah, Rich has been with me the whole time. But yeah, so we found a spot. I think Rich was going to camp behind me here, but he's decided he wants to just tuck in by here, which is very flat. I'm going to go here, and then if need be, we can have a fire by here because it's all surrounded there with moss and stuff, so it's not going to cause a fire. And put some rocks around there as well. There's a few rocks down there, so, and there's plenty of wood here. Gotta have a little campfire. But yeah, let me just show you the place. So you got a little embankment there, but we had to come down on a second embankment to get here. You got this this old building here that's hiding us. There's just forestry here for miles, no paths, we're away from the path. And then just beyond here, it's a big slope going down. So this is probably the best spot in the whole place. So yeah, I feel quite comfortable here. So yeah, and get me cider open. Hey! Oh wow. We didn't realise how close we were next to, oh my god. I can't even show you, hang on. Do not, Ashley, go to the toilet in the middle of the night by here. Oh my. Oh, not one but two. Right next to camp. It's probably one of the most dangerous camps I've ever done. But yeah, I think we're safe over there. Looks quite stable with the old building. No wonder there's a building there. Crazy. Get away from there, Rich. Get away from there, mate. Right, so this is the cider I got, guys. Collier's cider. Never heard of it in my life. 8.4%. It is probably just gut rot, I'm assuming. But we're going to give it a go anyway. Oh, nice soundage. Very sweet. That's really good. Well, that's nice. I thought it was going to taste like frost or something. Not that I'm dishing, disclaimer. I just thought it would taste like it. That's quite nice. £1.25 for an 8.4. It's that strong. 8.4%. Yeah, it's nice. Right, I'm gonna get my tent up, get all my stuff packed away, and we can chill.
What are you thinking back for?
I don't know.
It's warm in there.
So I've just opened my tent, guys, and if you've seen from the last video, my little friend, he came to see me by the campfire before everything kicked off. Well, mate, I brought you to your new home. Be free. There we go. I didn't even notice it when I looked at my tent, and I took it home and cleaned it and everything. Didn't notice it was there. Oh well. Get in there. Right. Just to let you know, guys, this time I brought two mats. I brought the Caramore Explorer, which I used for summer, but it's really insulated and I've always found it quite warm. Warmer than the new one I bought. Even though this is thicker, there's no insulation in it. So I'm going to use the insulation for this mat and then use this on top for comfort. It's the best I can do at the moment with what I got. Hoping, fingers crossed, it should be warm enough tonight. But yeah, let's get all this up, because I just want to chill out now and just look for firewood and yeah. Right, tent's up anyway. So yeah, I'll come back to you in a bit, guys. Well, it's about as good as I'm going to get it. So yeah, it's not too bad. Tarp there, a few things there. Everything's packed inside. Rich is just I don't know what he's doing actually. Rich, what are you doing? Oh, you're pumping out your mattress. I thought you were doing something else, mate, that's all. No trouble. So yeah, I'm gonna look for some firewood, start stocking up. Let's go. So I'm just arranging the fire pit at the moment. Cleared the area, stones there. Got some kindling to cut. A few pieces of dead wood here. Start cutting down now. Put some rocks around because obviously from the last video people were, you know, afraid that I was gonna set the forest on fire. I am very vigilant with fires, don't worry. But yeah, I'm gonna rock circle now, get this fire built, and we'll light it when it starts to go dark and a bit colder. Rich has had to borrow me saw because this has gone blunt, but for 5-6 quid it did me well. I will get a better one eventually. I can't find a stump anywhere, guys. I'm using a rock and I don't want to blunt this, so I'm being careful. So there's a fire ready. Plenty of wood for now and some sticks. We've also got a load more to cut up there, and obviously an abundance around us. Yeah. Oh, it's just slowly getting dark now. Probably about an hour away from pitch black, and that's when I'll light the fire. But, I think I'll have something to eat now. Quite hungry. That's the water bubbling away. Very hot, so gives you the water line inside. Just gonna add that to it. Wow, spot on. Hey, couldn't do that again. Ooh, hot. Just gonna give that a mix. Then I'm gonna leave that for a minute. Shut that to a side. Oh, let it do its magic. I've also bought one for Rich as well. Got some, what they called again? Golden syrup sponges. So I'll put them in the pan after as well, so I'm looking forward to them. But yeah, while we're here, so you've seen the mines today, very nice. Obviously you've seen the history so far and about the recent 4 deaths, those 4 guys. Very sad, but there was a lot more deaths also as well in the quarry, and that's where we're at right now. So we're camping on top of like the kilns. I think they're called kilns, correct me if I'm wrong guys, just correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so we're camping on top of them at the moment, next to an old building, a derelict building. It's, you know, there's about 2.5 walls left of it. But yeah, there's a lot of history to this place, a lot of history. And I've never really come up this way before. I've never been to the quarry myself, even though it's on my doorstep. So yeah, it's an experience for me. Love the camp spot. Fingers crossed nothing shit happens tonight, so I have to go. But I got Richie here tonight anyway, so he'll save me. Looks like it's ready, guys. It's starting to get dark, so the GoPro's obviously struggling at the moment, but we'll do this quick food review before I switch over to my camera phone. Oh, tasty. Very tasty. But it needs a couple more minutes. So while I'm waiting, you know what time it is, guys. That's right, you called it right. Whiskey time, baby! Make sure there's no bugs. When I went to the camp when I was in not Caergurley Castle, where was I? What's the castle called? Dinas Bran. I think that's right. I poured a whiskey. It was really dark, me and my brother, and I was doing a bit of footage and I was doing a bit of cooking. Come back to my whiskey, and there was a centipede in my cup. In the whiskey, no mind. So yeah, a very drunk centipede. Yeah. Ooh. Right, cheers. Cheers, Rich.
Cheers.
Oh. That's hit the spot. Alright. Stew, mate.
Yep.
Oh, that looks good.
Irish stew.
Rich's little setup. He's got his beer fridge there. He's got his cooking stove here. His 1-bedroom ensuite bathroom over here in luxury. He's even got a little rug there. I have to make do with my tarp and have a cold bum. So yeah, he's showing off now. He's showing off. He's proper getting into it now. Can't wait to get this fire going in a bit. It's starting to get a bit chilly, so I'm going to put my coat back on in a minute. Right, ready to go now, guys. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if anyone's had this before. I seen it today and I was like, gotta have one of these because I've never had one. Do you know what? It was only £1. For camping, it's alright, it's fine.
Oh yeah, there's plenty in there. I like that. Stir it up with a taste of Italy in 5 minutes. Very good. It's good. Thumbs up from me. I just paid for a bomber plane to throw a couple of bombs in the background just for content purposes. In case nothing happens tonight. Just kidding. It's gonna be a normal video, guys. Or is it?
I think that's the first time I've ever caught a sunset. Beautiful. Well, I think it's definitely time to get this fire going now.
Good thinking, Mum.
Something about a campfire. Look at that moon, it's so big. Another whiskey. Cheers, guys.
Oh, God.
I'm in my happy place. Look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful but eeriest sight you've ever seen? Well, it's time for bed. Strange sounds, but it's been all good. I've left Rich by the campfire. I'm all tucked up, very warm. It's about 8 o'clock at night, but I've had too many to drink, guys. I've had too many to drink. I've had like a lot of whiskey, a lot of beers. So hopefully I'm gonna get some shut eye. Owls. Apart from the strange sounds, it's been a good night overall. So yeah, gonna get some sleep. Hopefully we can get to explore a little bit more tomorrow morning before I go home. But yeah, thanks guys. See you tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Morning guys. Right, not a bad sleep. Slept alright, but there was definitely, I heard something walking around the tent last night. Not too sure if it was a fox or something. Yeah, it was quite close. It was walking around for a little bit. Definitely not human. Other than that, quite a nice night's sleep. So yeah, it's 5 to 7 in the morning. I'm gonna get myself a coffee and get myself up. It's the first time I'm watching a sunrise. It's boiling. Hey, I didn't spill it on myself. Oh, that's hot, hot. Oh, that's nice.
very peaceful here. Temperature's a bit lower this morning, obviously. It's still not bad, it's good. A lot of wind last night, but I think where we were, the wind's just gone straight over the top of us because the tent didn't even budge. But yeah, I think a badger or a fox was around the tents last night. Probably for a good 20 minutes, woke me up. I was well away, dreaming, deep sleep, and then my body suddenly woke me up from this dream, and all I could hear outside was a little scurrying of paw prints. Probably just after whatever food we got left. Oh. Yeah, so we're just gonna have this coffee now, wake up a little bit, and then once it gets a bit lighter, pack up and on we go. So I don't think you can see it, guys. Oh, there you can. And there is your sunrise. Beautiful. So that's me packed up, all ready to go. That's where I stayed. That's where the campfire was. Leave no trace. Yada yada yada. So yeah, no one will even know we've been here. So just wait for Rich now, and then we're gonna go for another little walk, and then slowly make our ways back home. But yeah, remember guys, if you've been enjoying the videos so far, make sure you sub, make sure you like, drop a comment as well. Any suggestions? I'm always up for suggestions. I get inundated with inboxes now of different locations, especially local to me. So we've got a really good couple of locations coming up in the next couple of weeks. One that's a haunted location, the other one's of natural beauty, and yeah, a nice chilled out one, a bit like tonight. But yeah, I like to mix it up a little bit, guys, you know, throw a couple of haunted ones in there, and then just the usual normal camps, and if anything happens, it happens. But yeah, last night was great. But yeah, we're gonna crack on in a minute, have a wander about. Just a quick shout out to Pentra Cottages near Minera. It was low on water. I was gonna hold out for the shot, but yeah, help yourself. Nice little tap. So thank you very much. I'll enjoy this. Well, that's us back at the lead mines. So today we've travelled, well yesterday we travelled to the lead mines and quarry, and then we've come back to the lead mines now. It was a great camp last night, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to leave you there, guys. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you got this far, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a little comment as well if you enjoyed it, and any more suggestions on camps. But yeah guys, also make sure you add the Facebook page, Brothers Wild 1, so it's at Brothers Wild 1, the number 1. I put posts on there, pictures and things, and I usually let people know when I'm going camping and stuff. So yeah, building a nice little community on there as well. So thank you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.